Okay, so if I'm treating a client and they're struggling with insomnia or struggling to get any sleep, there are a few obvious things I try to address first that come from the psychological science that we know helps a person get better sleep. So I'm going to rapid fire through a checklist that you can run through to make sure that you're abiding by all of these things in order to get proper sleep. Not just for your physical health, but also for your mental health. Okay, so number one, don't do anything in bed other than sleep. If you're someone who watches TV in bed, uses your phone in bed, does any sort of other activities in bed, try to do those things in another room. This way you'll condition your mind to know that when you're in bed, it's time to sleep. Second, if you're lying in bed and you can't fall asleep, or you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't fall asleep, then get out of bed and go do something else in another room. Go read a book, or watch something, or do whatever you want, but make sure you're out of the room. This will further reinforce the conditioning effect on your mind that when you are in bed, you fall asleep. Third, do not take naps during the day. That will make it harder to fall asleep at night. Fourth, make sure you use something called a blue light filter on your phone and on your laptop or any screen. You see, a blue light filter filters out the blue light that if you're exposed to too late will keep you up later. Another thing you can do is buy something called blue light filter spectacles. They're pretty cheap these days, and if you keep those spectacles on at night, you'll filter out all the blue light in the environment, and therefore your brain will fall asleep a bit better than someone who's been exposed to blue light once the sun is set. Fifth, set a regular bedtime. You see, your body will find it easier to sleep if it's in a biological rhythm, and the way to get it into a set rhythm is by going to bed consistently at a specific time. Number 6, don't drink caffeine in the afternoon. It will keep you awake. Even 6 hours after drinking a cup of coffee, you still have 50% of the caffeine in your body. So avoid caffeine, and if possible, avoid alcohol too. Number 7 is, if you're trying to fall asleep at your set time and you're struggling, do some relaxation exercises. YouTube a body scan meditation, or YouTube a breathing exercise for relaxation, or YouTube a guided imagery exercise for relaxation. You can do any sort of relaxation exercise you want. What's important is that you do it if you're struggling to fall asleep, because your brain will start to associate relaxation with the bed, and it will help you fall asleep. And finally, if you find that you struggle to fall asleep because your mind becomes really busy and you start to feel anxious and you start to think about everything during the day, you start to worry a lot, then make sure that you schedule your worrying for a specific time in the day. Try to consciously make an effort not to worry at night, but to schedule it for the next day at around 10 a.m. to 10:30. Tell yourself that you will worry about this. You see, scheduling it in will give you a bit of reassurance that whatever you're worried about will be addressed in your mind. And then that will also break the link of the anxiety around bedtime. And so if you've been struggling with a bit of insomnia, try these sleep hygiene tips and you'll become your own therapist.